We've been privileged in the yeshiva to benefit from the presence of Baruch, Asher, and Judah Max, Abittan. It's an honor for Yeshivat Shalavim to be honoring the Abittan family, a family that exemplifies everything that Shalavim is, everything that we're trying to accomplish in the yeshiva in terms of love of Torah, of warmth, of a tremendous heart and a tremendous mind.
I think one of the things that are so special about Dr. Meyer and Debra Abittan is Chanoch Lanar al pi darko. I know 3 of their sons that were my Talmidim, Baruch Shalom, Asher, and Yudah Max, and they succeeded giving each one of them these foundations, but each one got it in a different way, in a way that suits his personality.
אני חושב שאפשר להגיד על משפחת אביטן, גם על ההורים וגם על הילדים, שבאמת מתקיים בהם מה שאנחנו מתפללים בברכת החודש, שנזכה לחיים שיש בהם אהבת תורה ויראת שמיים. כולם, כל בני המשפחה, הם באמת חיים שיש בהם אהבת תורה ויראת שמיים. הם מקדשים שם שמיים במעשיהם, בכל דבר שהם עושים.
When we first were trying to decide which yeshiva to send our child to, our first, Baruch, it was a little scary.
Every parent is wondering how their child is going to come back from their year in Israel, and you never know what to expect. And I have to thank Shalavim and Baruch Hashem that our kids came back really balanced.
Choosing Shalavim for our children was the absolute best decision that we made.
They love to learn Torah. They learn all the time. They're all very well-rounded, and they're doing well in their careers or in their educational pursuits.
Baruch came back a Talmid Chacham, a Baal Midos, a wonderful, lovely, mature individual. We sent a boy, he came back a man. We're so proud that Baruch just graduated medical school and is going on into the field of infertility. Yirtzeh Hashem, he will be integrating Torah significantly in this decision and all the halachic decisions that are so important in this field of medicine.
From day one, it was unbelievable. I immediately connected and made relationships with those that I didn't know, especially the Rabbeim. And those relationships were not short-lived. Those were formed during my year there, and those were nurtured afterwards, and those continue to this very day. In addition to everything else that Shalavim has to offer, in terms of Mesibas, and the trek on Yom HaAtzmaut all the way to the Kotel, which is a highlight of everyone's year. This perfect synthesis of Tiyulim, of Mesibas, of Shiurim, of the night activity Shiurim with Rav Cohn and Rav Waxman. The impact that it has on you and forms you is such a beautiful thing that I cherish, and I thank Shalavim every single day. You've built me and you've built my family, and for that, I thank you.
Asher Chacham went on also to Yeshivat Shalavim and came back not only a Talmid Chacham, but a true Ohev Torah, a man who spends a huge amount of his time learning. Asher went on to get smicha from Rav Eliyahu ben Chaim at YU. He works for PwC as an accountant, but whenever he is home, even during the crazy tax season, I see him in his room learning.
In Shalavim, you can certainly develop your skills in learning. They have different ways and different drachim suited for each individual Talmid. There are different shiurim, and the Rebbes have different styles, and you can choose one that more suits you. Everybody who comes, they can find something to help them in their learning and to strengthen their learning skills.
Yehuda Mordechai, Judah Max, spent the longest period in Shalavim, 2.5 years, and loved the yeshiva so that he always constantly wanted to go back.
I spent 2+ years, I guess, at Shalavim. Whenever I have the chance to come back to Israel, it's always the best to just stroll in and spend a few days at Shalavim. There's no question that Over Shana Aleph, I grew exponentially with my desire to learn and my ability to learn at a high level. That definitely has a lot to do with Rabbi. He taught us how to develop a sugya and how to analyze. Most of these skills I still use till today. It's life skills and learning.
The most beautiful thing I love seeing is that frequently during the course of the year, they are in touch with their chaverim they went to Shalavim with. They're even in touch with their chaverim from Eretz Yisrael. And they're in touch with Rav Yammer. There's a certain comfort they have in the wonderful relationship they develop with their Rebbe, and we are so happy that we have Rav Yammer and the other Rebbeim as surrogate parents leading our children in the right direction.
One thing I wanted to mention that's very different about Shalavim is the no families. Shalavim's right near Nofi alone, and every student is matched up with a family, and they really become family. So we happen to have the Slaters, who had all three of our boys. It's another family away from home.
Natanel, Moshe, Nati.
After two of my brothers went to Shalavim, I also spent some time there, 5 days. I saw some of the advantages that Shalavim does have, and even after going to KBY, I enjoyed my time in Shalavim. I enjoyed the Shabbatot that I spent with my friends and family and Rabbanim there, and I think I still gained a bit of some of the spark that I see in my brothers.
So we do not want to be honored, but it's impossible to say no to Rav Yammer. He's very persistent, but really because we have tremendous hakarat tov, and to be able to help the yeshiva. And we also want to thank all our friends and family who came tonight or who helped the yeshiva by giving some money. And we hope everyone just enjoys the evening tonight.
Papa, Baba, and Tata.
And where are you going to go when you're older?
Baba room.